Hey everyone, welcome to Drinks with Jeni. My name is Jeni and welcome to my channel where I love to review different craft beers. I am based in the Detroit area in Michigan, so I usually feature a lot of Michigan breweries on my channel, especially during this crazy time. I want to support as many local breweries as possible, and I'm really excited for today's video because I'm going to be trying a West Coast style IPA from Eastern Market Brewing Company. This is their Spruce Tip West Coast style IPA, and I'm really looking forward to this because I love West Coast style IPAs. They are my favorite style of IPAs, and this one has been brewed with spruce tips and juniper berries, and so I just cannot wait to try this. The reasons that I love West Coast style IPAs is that they're usually bitter, and I really love when they have a really piney note to them. So anytime a IPA has spruce tips in it, I usually am going to like it. I know it's not for everybody, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I happen to really enjoy them. And also I love juniper berries. Like if I'm drinking liquor, gin is my liquor of choice. I love gin and tonics, and so I just love that note of juniper. So I'm super excited to try this beer with the juniper berries and spruce tips brewed in it. And I just love the can design. This was released right before Christmas, but this is actually New Year's Eve that I'm recording this, and I wanted to try it before Christmas, but I just didn't get to the brewery. But I actually had some beer delivered, which is awesome that they deliver in the local Ferndale, Royal Oak area, which is pretty awesome. So I did that. It makes things a lot easier because I have a newborn, infant now. And so this is the can design. I love the green, and then the little trees, very minimal. And then on the can it does say, let's see if you can see it, if you don't focus, it does say, oh, it's backwards. It's been a while since I've recorded one of these videos, so I'm getting back into the swing of things. It does say style, West Coast style, India Pale Ale. APV is 7.5%. The hops that were used are Simcoe, Centennial, and Chinook. Malts, churro, and then adjuncts, the spruce tips and juniper berries. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this can so we can get to try it. And I am using my Eastern Market Brewing Company and also Ferndale Project glass. I just love these glasses. Sorry if there's a little bit of glare. So I got my glass ready. And then we're going to give it a pour. I'm doing this from the side, so hopefully this goes okay and you can see it. Alright, so our beer is poured, and now I'm going to go ahead and get into the aroma of their beer. It smells like a traditional West Coast style IPA. I'm getting some of like those citrus notes, maybe a little bit of grapefruit orange. Oh my gosh, I was going to taste it. Jumping the gun. Gotta slow it down, Jeni. It doesn't smell like overly piney at all. Like I've had some IPAs that have been brewed with spruce tips, and it's like, oh my gosh, did they put the whole tree in the beer or what? But I am getting like a hint of the pine, but it isn't overpowering like at all. Maybe I'm getting like a little bit of like a floral note, which probably is the juniper berries that I am smelling. It smells like a beer I'm gonna like, and I know this is probably like not the most descriptive or like technical term, but I'm just getting in the swing of things. I'm gonna use that for an excuse because it's been a really long time since I've done a beer review on my channel. If you don't know, I had a baby in July, so I haven't been able to drink since like last October, but I have been drinking since I had the baby and trying different beers. But I'm excited to get back into the swing of things and record more beer reviews here on Drinks with Jeni. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. Cheers. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Wow. It's definitely bitter. It has a bitter finish to it, but it's not like overly bitter. Ooh, this is nice. Oh my gosh. I am getting a little bit of the maltiness on the forefront, on the the beginning of the sip, and then it kind of goes out to being bitter. And just a hint of pine. I think they did a really good job at balancing all the flavors going on. And maybe the juniper berries they complement the pine needles, so it's not like crazy pine tasting. But it's not like in your face. Honestly, I could personally go for a little bit more pine. Just a little bit more. I'm expecting that it's called Spruce Tips and brewed with the Spruce Tips, that it would have a little bit more of a piney taste. But it's also not in your face. So I think that was probably done on purpose, I'm guessing. But it's really good. This is definitely a beer that I could drink all the time. This is definitely a beer that I could drink year round. I just love West Coast style IPAs so much, and I feel like a lot of breweries these days are not brewing as many West Coast style IPAs as they used to, just based on what people want to drink. So many breweries have New England style IPAs out, which I do like, don't get me wrong, they are good, but sometimes they're just too much and too heavy for me, and it's like drinking my dinner. And so I like a little bit of that lighter feel of a West Coast style IPA. I just think it's my personal preference, but I do like them. Yeah, I'm really excited to create more content here on Drinks with Jeni. I'm really looking forward to 2021. I have lots of big things planned, but my main goal for the new year is to just be consistent on my channel and post at least 2 beer reviews a week, maybe more. It just really depends on when I'm able to record. And like, I also moved in the spring, and I don't really have a studio space set up in my house. I'm still kind of like getting some furniture and everything. I just focused on like everything that I had to buy for my baby, and so it's slowly coming together. So I didn't want to let that stop me from creating beer reviews that I don't have like a proper setup going on, and eventually I will have a studio set up. I'm thinking maybe putting something in my garage, but I'm waiting on getting a new garage door, which is taking about 6 weeks to get delivered, and I have to get that first before I can even attempt to put anything in my garage, because the garage door just like falls down. So homeowner problems, but that's okay. So I think that will be the perfect space for me to make a studio. So in the meantime, I'm just kind of gonna record in my house, currently in my kitchen, and just kind of go from there. I'm like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not a professional. I'm just someone who loves sharing craft beer on my channel and enjoying the interaction that I get with you guys. It's really fun, and so I'm excited. And if you are new here and you like to see different beer reviews, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to sharing more beer reviews in the very near future. As always, thanks for watching. Cheers!